Howdy, howdy.
All right. Hello, hello,
How we
hello.
doing?
How is
Hello, everybody.
everybody tonight? John Cox, first one in here. HSP,
John Oliver,
COC.
Mike, Chalupa, Ames, Ricky,
Multiple aquariums.
Aquariums,
Skipper,
George, Taco Ball.
Tank Top Tropics. That's a mouthful sometimes.
John Cox,
Mike, Alan Matthews,
Furlough.
Carlo. What's up? Dragon
I
Lair.
never say
Hey,
her name.
good to see you. I haven't seen
John
you in a while.
Morrison.
Just as late because he's right. That's right. We were on an interview, so I was late.
Rico,
I hold everybody up. What can you say?
Muppets,
Muppet.
Skipper.
Ames.
What's up, Ames?
Everybody's falling up in here tonight. John Larson.
Hello,
John.
everybody. Kenny.
Gregg the Guppy Guy. Who is our special guest tonight. So we will introduce our special guest, which is Gregg the Guppy Guy, or G3, as he had changed his name, but it looks like he changed it back for tonight. Greg, go ahead and undo your camera and your mic. Come on up. There you go.
Turbo thinking easy.
Got me?
Got you.
What's up?
Ricky.
Think Top Tropics.
Yep. Rico Stan. Chalupa
Hey,
no
Rico.
tomatoes. The guacamole.
What's up, Chalupa?
All right, you guys. So, guess what we've got here on screen right now?
3 coon asses.
We're all from Louisiana. Of course, Chubz is farther down south than we are, but hey, we're all still Louisiana, and it
Hey,
matters.
we still accept y'all up there.
Good. We still accept y'all down there.
Hey, y'all ain't got no choice. We're the heart.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So, since we have Louisianians, and we got to play the song, do y'all dance to the song in the background? I want to know who does that.
Yeah, I'll do the duckweed dance to it.
I do the voodoo.
Awesome. Hey, Danny and Timbo, taking it easy.
Hey,
Thank
Danny.
y'all. Ames
cool.
said he danced. I know a lot of people say that they dance to it. Of course, Mike thinks it's too long, but oh well. What does Mike think?
Nah, that's just Mike's opinion.
That's right. Love you, Mike. That's right. Zydeco music.
Hey, Mike.
He
Mike
says he likes to
twerk
twerk to it.
That needs to be on video.
I know.
Yeah, we need to see that.
You know, and Kenny did say he was going to be doing like the duckweed dance, something to the duckweed dance. And I'm like, awesome. I think it would be cool if he got like he did it and then he like recorded like each person on each channel doing it to whatever song that he makes up. I don't know. I just think it would be cool because it'd be like everybody doing the duckweed dance. So we all come up doing the duckweed dance. I don't know. That's just in my brain.
I ain't doing no glitter.
Hey, Steph.
Yeah. He has to have the glitter though. Yeah, he's going to be throwing the duckweed and the glitter. No, playing. Anyway, we got Gregg the Guppy Guy. Greg, how did you come up with your name, Gregg the Guppy Guy, and why?
Oh, I don't know. Just tons of guppies in my tanks, I guess. Be the main reason. I'm slowly weeding them out though, so.
Fish more.
Oh, Ames, you're flattering. Thank you. Dave, hey. So, okay, you took your name because you had guppies, but like, was a special love of guppies, or?
Oh yeah, that was when I was about 7 years old. That was the first fish that I got, guppies and mollies, and had those till I was about 12 years old. Kept them, you know, in one way or another. And then as I got back into it about a year ago, I just picked them right back up. And I used to raise them to feed to my bigger fish. And I just started enjoying them a lot more. They're beautiful fish. They're fun to keep.
They're fun. They're like just a fun little fish. And there's so many different colors. I love them. I love them. Danny, yes, this is the same Gregg the Guppy Guy.
Hey,
so,
Danny.
So you had guppies when you were young, but when you got older, you didn't start back in guppies. You started in cichlids, right?
Yeah, I raised African cichlids for a while, and you know, and I did some discus, did a little bit of discus, and dabbled in angels a little bit, but it was mostly African cichlids.
And then, due to life, you had to downsize. And then, so when you came back, what was the first fish that you came back with?
An Oscar.
An Oscar.
I know a lot of people don't like them, but I love them.
I think they're pretty. I don't want one, but I think they're extremely pretty.
Right.
Hey, just because I don't like them, don't mean everybody else shouldn't like them. I mean, somebody got to like them. They got a lot of them out there.
Right.
They may not do them right, but
Actually, I have two of them
think they're
here.
pretty. I just don't want. They don't. I just don't want one, but I do think they're pretty. I walk by the tanks all the time, and I'm like, God, I think it's so pretty, but I know how big they get.
Well, they're good at eating those defective guppies.
True, very true. So I'll just bring you mine.
Come on, bring them on.
Oh yeah,
We'll
they definitely take care of them.
Right? Yeah, you gotta have a big enough tank. Okay, so you had the cichlids, then you got back into, and you got an Oscar first. What was next?
Well, it was guppies to start raising them, you know, to start feeding my fish. It really is what it was about at first. And then the more I got back into it, I just really enjoyed the guppies, you know, and I went gangbusters at those for a while. And now I'm kind of backing off of them a little bit and going back to the cichlids.
Yeah.
Severums and some apistos and stuff like that. Just, you know, natural progression. A lot of people do.
Right. Now I see the fish room behind you, and it didn't look like that. So you've made some improvements there.
Not really. It's been like that.
Or maybe I only seen one side of it, and okay.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of the first wall that I done, and then I didn't see the picture of the others.
That's it. Because it looks really good the way you got it like that. I mean, it looks really cool.
It's pretty easy to maintain. It's not a super big system, big room and stuff, but it's.
Do you have an auto water change system on it?
I'm sorry?
Do you have an auto water change system on it?
No, not yet.
5-gallon buckets.
It's coming, yeah. 5-gallon buckets or out the window.
Kenny, what's up, Kenny? So when you had the guppies, did you just get stuff from like RLSS or?
Right. I've never been one really to order online, and so I just get them from the local fish shop and try to improve what I could. And I really never had any high-end strains till I met you.
Right. And then when we figured out we live so close, he could just come right over the river and go shopping. It was pretty cool.
That's right. I love it.
And so when you did come, which ones did you get? What lines did you get?
From you?
Yeah. I know. I just want you to say it.
Yeah. I got the albino cherry. I got the swallow fin.
Yep.
Got the 24 karat golds, and I really love those. Those are doing good for me. Shrimp, snails, plants. I've got it all from you. You hook me up every time I go over there. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Well, I mean, I can't say
hello.
you do the same thing to me. You bring me all kind of hardscape and plants. And, I mean, like,
I'm not coming empty-handed. I'm not coming over empty-handed.
That's right. Hey, okay, so it was Danny that came in first, and then Kenny. Okay, well, hey, you guys. And then Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oaks. Good to see you.
Yep.
Jay Oliver, Guppies and Aquatics. Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, Jay Oliver?
So I know that you're swapping, or you're wanting to get more and more back into the cichlid. So are you going to keep any of the guppy strains, or are you going to?
Yeah, I was going to go down to about 3 or 4 strains probably, and I had close to a dozen at one time. And, just a little easier to keep fewer strains.
Right.
Anyway, I can't multitask like you, Jess.
Oh Lord, I don't know how good I'm doing at that.
I have to
being kind of scatterbrained today.
So I have to sleep sometimes. I don't know how you can run on no sleep.
Red Bull. Swear to God, that's it. Because otherwise, I wouldn't be. And if I sit still for too long, I'll start. I can't help it. So yeah, I had to get up a minute ago. I was like, I gotta move. Skipper said he's been thinking about cichlids himself.
Yeah, they're fun too.
I never thought I would own a cichlid. And then I got the crevenzas. But I got them for a purpose. And that was to eat the scuds. And they bred better than my guppies.
Right.
They're kind of like a tomcat, aren't they?
Man. Yeah, definitely had to separate them. Jess, how do you... Oh, hey, Miss Marianne. How do you keep guppies with high fins, short and fat?
Eat catfish Terry.
I feed everything baby brine shrimp. And so everything stays pretty fat on those, period. I don't know. I'm not really sure how else to answer that one.
That's pretty much it. Just feed them real good food.
I mean, every now when I run out of baby brine shrimp, I'll feed Tetra Tropical Flakes, and then bug bites. I've got some bug bites that I feed mainly to my babies, but every now and then I'll give it to them. How do you keep them with good color and reproducing fast? Well, the baby brine shrimp and the Tetra Tropical, those all, I mean, it's got what they eat. I don't know exactly the terminology for it, but I mean, it's like good stuff for them to eat, so it makes them color out.
Give them the right food, and then they'll do good.
And now,
also, guppies tend to like colder temperatures. I don't know if that's what you do, Jess, but I know that for me, they like colder temperatures.
Mine, I have in 80 degrees, so mine breed in 80 degrees over and over again. However, I have noticed that I do not have as many males. So whatever it is, that's got to do with it, or it doesn't have to do with it, whatever that argument is. I have less males because I do keep them at 80, but I have more. So
I got you.
It's kind of a toss there.
Yep.
I know I keep mine in about the 74 range.
Yeah, you keep them cooler.
And your fish seem to grow twice as fast as mine.
Yeah. Higher temperature, higher metabolism, they're gonna grow.
Right. Her fish grow twice as fast as mine, really.
Yeah, John Cox says, Miss Marianne, live foods and feeding either Daphnia, baby brine shrimp is great for red color. That's where I was trying to say the red color, but I couldn't get it out of the food. And Daphnia, the only time mine get Daphnia is during the summertime when I'm doing summer tubbing, and they just naturally get it. I don't have a Daphnia culture. Mine just get baby brown shrimp and flakes every now and then. What do you feed, Greg?
Well, I don't feed any live foods. I feed frozen foods and then a selection of, pellets and flakes and stuff like that.
That's not the only thing you raise on flakes.
No, it's not. I did raise bettas. I had bettas breed and no live foods at all, and done very, very well. They came out good. I was surprised.
They did. I've got probably 30 of them now. Probably about 30 of them.
Need some more?
I don't even know where I'd put them at this point. I mean, I guess I got to put them on the beta rack, but I've got 2 separate sororities. And they are really pretty sororities that are for sale. But he did. He raised them on no live.
I just fed them those first bites. The Kari first bites, and they loved it. They've done very well on it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Fishy Mine. Marianne, I do the Red Russians outdoors here in Tennessee. They live year-round outside. What are Red Russians? Are they guppies?
Not sure. Tennessee gets kind of cold at night.
That's what I was thinking, for them to stay outside year-round.
JDR Aquatics. Hello.
Yeah, Danny. He did. He did it just on first bites. He did no live food.
None.
Because I questioned it too. I was like, no way. No vinegar eels, no white worm, what you call micro worms, no brine shrimp, nothing. Nope. That's what he said. Nope.
There's a will, there's a way.
That's right.
Red Russian Daphne. Red Russian Daphne.
You were surprised they came out like they did. They did good.
Oh yeah, from everything I studied on them, they wasn't supposed to live, and I wasn't ready when they bred. I tried to see if it would happen, and bam, they had them, and next thing you know, I had a couple of 100 babies swimming around, and I didn't have anything to hatch brine shrimp, so I just got the first bites, fed it to them, they went right to it.
Marianne, to answer that question, what is a good guppy strain to breed? If I just want to keep one, pick one.
Yeah,
just pick one. I mean, they're all. I mean, albinos tend to. I've seen that albino guppies tend to be a little bit less hardy, but I mean, just depends on water quality.
And they're a little.
And you can try to find a strain that tends to rear their own young, and that'll make it a lot easier too.
Yes, for sure. And I can help. I mean, I can help you. Hey, Greg, do you have anything on your channel?
I have one little short on there that I done back when we was snowed in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to get some more content of it.
Yeah, you should, because I mean, you got stuff to show. Why not, right?
Yeah, well, I'm just now really getting where I have enough, where I feel comfortable.
Right. Yeah, it took me this long to get you on.
Yeah, I've been trying to build up, my stocks,
Oh yeah. I mean, it really just on what you want to do. I mean, if you want to show it. Don't be scared. Just go out there and show it all. And if people like it, they're gonna like it.
Right.
It's true.
That's the thing about YouTube. I do YouTube for me, just to show people, and if they like it, they like it. If they don't want to see it, well, then they don't have to look at it. That's how I feel about it.
Right. Well, this will kind of break the ice for me and get me started, hopefully.
There you go. Redfish Bluefish is the one that inspired me. He just said, do it. Just go do it, because people will watch it.
Did the same for me. That's what he said. Just do it. Why not? What is it going to hurt? Yep. That's what he said. Terry said, I said last night the guppies hit the ground running.
Yep.
That's funny.
Well, my endlers do.
Yeah.
I can't kill them, and they filled up the tank.
Oh yeah.
Terry asks, what are you running for air and lights?
I'm fixing to go to a Gemco pump, but I just have the cheap Walmart, double airline pumps, and
Yeah.
I can run about 8 sponge filters on one of those, so it don't take but about 3 or 4 for
The
the
whisper ones.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, I run 2 or 3 of those
They
myself.
really put out. They really put
Oh,
out
yeah.
good. But I'm fixing to I'm gonna get me a Gemco and do that, and there's gonna be automatic water change coming.
Right.
Oh God.
I'm just getting too old.
Too old. Heck, you know how much time it would take me if I could figure out a way to do it? Good grief.
$4.99. Hello.
John Cox, I was on the way to ship them and I didn't make it. So they are going out first thing in the morning. So they'll be out first thing in the morning and I'll send you that before I go mow.
I heard Miss Bree's heartbreak.
I know. I told her, I sent her a text.
Okay.
I was like, look, I just can't, I ended up being too long at the vet with the dogs. And it pushed me further and further behind. And these were big orders. And so it took me longer to package them too. So it was like everything just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. But they're ready. Yours are ready to go. I just got to get them there. Marianne, it's more whose line you get of each color type.
Yeah.
That King of DIY and Serpent Design inspired Danny. Yep. Plus all you other beautiful fish people. People kept asking me questions, so I started uploading videos.
There you go.
Hey, Jan. So, you got any good gyro by you? What, Terry? What? He said he's stuffing his face right now. So I asked, Greg, do you have any good gyro by you?
Euro.
Yeah, Euro. That's right, Euro. I don't eat it, so I don't know how to say it.
They got one here in town, but I don't go there much.
I don't eat it at all. It almost looks like a jumbled sentence. You hope to have a connection that will let you stream soon. Oh my God, that'd be awesome, John Cox.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so Greg, where do we go from here? Where you got 4 lines of guppies, you're gonna hang on to them, you're gonna keep working with them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But you've got the Epistos and you've got an Oscar and you've got, I know you've got some coolie loaches because you there beat me.
Yeah, I got some coolie loaches. I got Panda Corey's long fin, and then the regular one.
Yeah.
Angelfish, goldfish. Golly.
I know I have to turn around and look around too, so go for it.
Have to think about what all I have here. But yeah, I got 2 different types of pistos and the Severums. I got, gold Severums, green Severums. Just whatever I see, I buy.
Right? Oh, wow. Hey, Jan, look, I've been up for 2 days. So 4:30 in the morning. Lots of Greek people up in the hill, along with the Italians. Got some great food here in St. Louis. Well, you go ahead and eat it. I am
going down to New Orleans. We'll show you some good food.
That's what I was just thinking, because I think the further north you go, the blander it gets.
Yeah,
I mean, y'all don't have grit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. What do you want to get? Fish wise.
Oh, well.
Hey, Bruiser.
There's really nothing standing out in my mind that I'm just really wanting right now. I do a lot of other things. I do a lot of fishing and other things, and so I can't get too involved.
Right.
But
tell me about fishing.
What's that?
Tell me about your fishing.
Well, I used to tournament bass fish for years, and I got burnt out on the bass fishing, and so I exclusively white perch fish now.
Oh yeah.
All artificial. I don't like to use live bait.
At all.
That's what I go after.
I like a bobber.
Yeah, a bobber's okay. I'd rather tight line and feel them hit it.
I can't. I'm not good enough. I'd like to sit there and watch the bobber.
I know that picture that you put on the stream that holding up that catfish. That was a 48.9 pound catfish calling the crappie jig and 4 pound test.
Nice.
Had a buggy whip for a rod.
Wow. That was a fight.
Yeah. I chased that thing all over the lake. And I was by myself. I would have gladly handed it off to somebody about 30 minutes in. I'd let him race for me for a while.
You just let him fight himself tired.
4 pound test, you can't do much.
No.
You know, you can horse a crappie with that, but a 50 pound catfish, you along for the ride.
Oh yeah.
Or if you pull too hard, it'll just break.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If I try to pull it, I'm gonna break it. Fish won't.
Or you lure it too hard and it's gonna break.
That's right. You gotta loosen up that drag and just try to keep the rod down, not up, and keep the pressure on them that you can, and wear them out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Nigel Rocket, what's going on? Do you have a boat, like a?
You're gonna start in a 5.5. I would say 2 or 3. And start working on getting a 10 or 20 or 55 because guppies will breed and they will make plenty of them and they will definitely outdo that 5-gallon tank really quick.
Real quick.
Yep. Very quick.
Danny's like 4 to 6 males. Just stick with the males.
Yeah. Just do a male tank and you won't have no problem with reproduction.
That's right. And it's pretty because you can pick all different color males.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Marianne, a trio max to start and hope you have somewhere for the fry. Yeah. Yep. Still cleaning up from the flood 2 weeks ago. Oh no, Nigel, I'm sorry.
Not good.
No. Danny's in a bad mood. And you actually, oh my God, I say that. With me. You've grown out a group of about 100 guppies in a 10, but that, yeah, right. When you take out the babies, yeah, you take babies out, but you got to put them somewhere. One dirty platty. Good evening. Good to see you.
One dirty platty.
So, I didn't hear you. What kind of boat did you say you had? Or do you have a boat, or do you have
Yeah, I've got a 16-foot fiberglass boat that's a stick steering, mainly for crappie style fishing. You just, I don't never have to leave the front seat. I just sit there and don't have to get up.
Now, don't you do something with boats for a living?
Yes, I work at Marine Specialties here, and I rig boats. I put electronic, pin optics, all sort of depth finder, trolling motor.
Nice.
Gnarly fish
tank.
What's that, Chubz?
Just shouting out everybody that's coming in the chat.
Okay. I thought you said something.
Freaky Fish Lady. Holly, thanks.
All about the water quality, and I was low on space. Hey, if it worked, it worked. I am not judging anybody.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you install all the pen optics and GPSs and stuff like that too?
Right. I carpet boats. Anything needs to be done to a boat, I do it.
Oh.
Except for work on the motor.
All right.
I got a specialist for that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Gregg the Guppy Guy, if someone turns in a ghost, let me know. What is that about, Jerry?
That's a trolling motor. That's a new trolling motor. Garmin Ghost, or maybe Lowrance, but anyhow, it's a pretty nice trolling motor.
Makes
Right.
sense. I was
thinking-
thinking ghost. I was like, what doesn't make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, I stick with the Minn Kota myself.
And that's a type of motor?
Charlie motor, yeah.
Troller motor. Got it. See, I'm learning
Battery-
stuff. I know that.
Battery powered.
For real.
Hmm.
So there's a story that goes along with you and fishing and my husband's grandmother.
Yeah. She was something else. That lady really knew her crappie fishing, and she really knew her crappie holes. And if you was on it, she would run you off of it. She wasn't playing.
She thought that was hers.
I've had her pull up beside my boat and take the butt of her rod and push my boat away from the spot and dare me to say something to her.
And we're talking 90-year-old woman. I mean, you know, this was,
Yep.
woo,
She's
she
great.
was something.
Yeah,
But if she liked you,
No, we don't have too many problems with zebra mussels down here. Just a
She,
little too long.
She was very good at catching white perch and knew her stuff. And if you went head to head with her, she was going to catch more fish than you. I promise you.
you fish.
She was tough, and I was never so proud. One day she gave me one of her jigs. She was wearing me out. I couldn't catch nothing, and she was just loaded the boat down. And when she left, she took her tore up jig off of her rod and gave it to me, and I was glad to get that tore up jig. Let me tell you, and I did
Started
catch
catching them, huh?
I did catch some. I sure did. I started catching them as soon as she left.
Right.
Don't worry, Chubz. Next couple years, I'll bring you down some.
Come on with it. Water's
What?
fine. I don't know what he's bringing, but
I was like, what are you bringing? I missed
Bring it
that.
up to
I
everybody.
didn't see what he said
I
he was
might want
bringing, but
some. I was thinking about just taking the fry out as they drop. Well, you probably won't catch them as they're actually dropping. And you may not catch them at all because if you're going to keep them at a 5 and a 5.5, they may eat them quicker than you can get them. That's a small area. What's up with 50? What's up with so many of you folks in here all the time who haven't even set up a channel yet? That's our Mike, who has fishtubers.com. So the fish fam needs to get their booties over there and
$5.
get on it.
John Cox, that white perch or white crappie, or they're not the bass, the silver bass you're talking of.
Yeah.
I believe Chubz calls them sakale.
Yeah, sakale.
Sakale.
Never heard of that.
My opinion, the best eating fish there is.
Really?
One of the good ones.
Dragon layer. Did you find Greg's channel, Mike? I think Mike was asking for it. I couldn't find it earlier either. That's why I went with the picture.
I found it pretty easy.
You found it?
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't find it.
I just typed in Gregg the Guppy Guy and 3G came up.
Well, that's what I did.
Yep, crappie.
Yeah, I got kind of bored one day when we was snowed in and made that little short and put it on there. And I need to do something else.
You need it. Video yourself fishing.
Yeah, I've thought of that. I've thought about doing that.
It's like,
Only thing is, I don't want nobody to know where my fishing hole is.
Right. No doubt.
Yeah.
Although I think that even if you did a video and even if a fish fam, I don't think they'd be able to find it though. It had to be somebody that knew that lake
That's true. That's
and
true.
was looking.
Well, I've been one of those people.
you know. Yeah, bass are fun to catch, and they're pretty good to eat, depending on where you get them from. What's up there, Jason? Redfish, Bluefish.
Hey, Jason, what's going on? hit bottom dwellers. Are we talking guppies? I think I'm going to do guppies and longfin lemon plecos in a 55.
That'll do
Sweet.
great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be pretty. The whites do not live well in small farm ponds, but stock crappie in the pond at the farm.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Mike. Yeah, snapper, snook, and grouper are definitely better even than some freshwater fish, but not all of them. Depends on what you like.
I have guppies in my 55 tank. I bought mine from Twin City Guppies. Cool. I've seen their guppies. They're pretty. Danny was talking about sea bass. Whatever that is.
Terry, come on down. Come on down, Terry. I'll get you hooked into a big redfish. See what y'all can fight.
So what do you like if you don't do bass fishing now? You just do crappie, or you do you're holding a catfish, right?
I was crappie fishing when I caught that catfish. I wasn't fishing for catfish.
Oh.
There's a deep hole in the middle of the lake that the crappie like to stack up in, and
Yeah.
catfish do too.
Right.
That was such a surprise.
Nothing else.
I've also caught some. I do a little trolling for stripers a little bit, but I've kind of slowed down on that. Just really, I enjoy crappie fishing, white perch fishing. It's just more relaxing, more laid back.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like, yeah.
I can't chunk and wind 1,000 casts a day like I used to when I was bass fishing. You
I like sea bass. I like saltwater trout too, but a lot of worms. What?
Depends on the time of the year. For the
You know, I
worm.
never thought about that. Why am I just not putting two and two together? Our guppies, you know, they get all kinds of stuff. Dude, I mean, the fish in the lake get all kinds of stuff too, right?
Yes,
So
definitely.
when you catch them,
Yeah, you the redfish.
cook them, they still may have parasites and stuff.
Well,
No, not
you
necessarily.
cook the parasites.
You cook them, so you're still eating them.
Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, they ain't
You're
gonna
still
bother.
eating them.
More protein, won't hurt.
That's it.
I think I'm done with fish. Eating them anyway. Not eating worms. Sorry, not of any kind, shape, or fashion. Not on purpose, anyway. Freaky Fish Lady. Good evening. Jason,
No, Terry, I could take you to some backwaters where they ain't that. You ain't got to worry about wind. You can catch bass and redfish and all in one spot, and you never have to worry about the wind. Ain't got no big open water down here. We go a lot.
yeah. Swamp. Gotta remember swamp down there.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling
we
you.
got open water, but we don't. That's not where the fish is at.
I mean, I'd say you hit or Alexandria, and it's like a whole nother world. Alexandria is that line. Above it,
Yeah. Below Alexandria is Louisiana, and above Alexandria is the other part of Louisiana.
like the way you said that.
Well, at least he didn't
Something
call
else
us a
was coming
Yankee.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, we gut the fish and scale the fish, so nearly all the parasites are removed.
That's right.
Nearly. No, I'm good.
You're worried about a little technicalities. It'll be okay.
No, I'm good. Oh,
Hey, you got deworm Danny.
freshwater fishing for me is just fishing for a buzz. Never catch anything but a hangover. I would imagine there's some of that in there. Do you know what I enjoyed? We would go to Arkansas to Lake DeGray or Ouachita or there's another one. Hudson? maybe Hudson. Anyway, they're clear. You know, like our water, like Chewy was saying earlier, we have black water. And I don't know why I never thought of that. We have black water.
Yeah, it's all the tannins.
Yeah. Arkansas, well, once you get on up, it used to be a lot lower that it would be clearer water, but because the gray and all them used to be really clear, and they're not anymore. But you go up further and it's clear. But down here, it's not. And I never put together that we had tan water, black water, until Chewy did that this morning, or whenever he did that yesterday evening this morning, which is pretty cool.
Yep. There's not too many spots down here where you can see more than 6 inches down.
Yeah, and when you come out of the lake, your arms are dirty, or whatever hair you have.
Yeah, and up here we have a couple of lakes that's, you know, pretty clear, but they grow so full of grass you can't see them. You know, see anything in there. Grass grows up to the surface, and even 9-10 foot of water, you get full of grass.
Oh yeah, yeah. We get that Area Americana, and they got spots. I've seen the football fields are just long bow. You know, bow that's 6-7 foot long. Football field size.
Wow.
Of just vow. And it's pretty amazing.
Oh, well.
Coked full of fish.
Farm, pond, fishing. You really have bad day fishing.
Mm-hmm.
That's like cheating.
Ain't no such thing as a bad day of fishing, even if you're not catching.
Hey, Greg.
Yo.
So how many tanks are you up to now? After rebuilding. And after I gave you like 55 last night.
Oh, Terry.
Yeah, it's still in the truck. I hadn't got it out yet. Let's see. I'm gonna say about 27 tanks.
Ooh.
And I have several tubs that I use for grow out. I'm not including those in the tank though. You know.
Right. Oh, I guess you.
Yeah, chalupa, no tomatoes. You could pretty much eat almost any fish you catch.
Lori and
fried most of them.
Hey, James, guy, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in.
James.
Fisher Aquatics. Did I say hi to you earlier? I don't remember.
Oh no.
I don't remember. Nowhere near any gar, unfortunately. Man, we got some freaking gar. They'll like eat you. They're so big. Chubz, next time I'm on, we need to talk about those big grass beds and top water.
No problem. We do that in another 10 minutes.
Yep. I was letting Greg wait until your stream to show his tanks. So I was kind of trying to ask questions, and then he can show his tanks in yours.
Absolutely.
All right.
Fish are friends and food. Yes, they are. They are. Although a guppy is not an appetizer.
Yeah.
Neither are neocaridina. They're not a lobster. I love lobster. But I love only one kind of lobster.
Well, I mean, down here in Louisiana, I mean, you got pets and then you got food. You know, you can raise rabbits as pets, but we also eat them.
Yep.
You know, you can raise chickens as pets, but you also eat them.
Yep.
You know, that's just about with anything.
Yeah.
Except for a dog. Well, can't say that because I eat coyote too. So.
Nope, not eating coyote either.
Almost anything you can eat. It just depends on what you want to eat and why you got to eat it. I mean, I just like to try everything once. So, I haven't got a groundhog yet.
No, John Cox. No. No sardines. No. Ever, never, ever. I got a cichlid I have been eyeballing for 3 months now. It makes him mad every time Wait, what? Okay, makes you mad one more time. Oh, it makes you mad one more time. You're gonna get flour and eggs.
Yep.
Have you ever eaten armadillo, Chubz?
Armadillo. No. No, I kill them every time I see them, though.
They're nasty.
Armadillos are carried
Yeah,
whatever, leprosy.
yeah,
Don't mess with them.
they're nasty. Never tried eating a snapping turtle. Yes,
Oh, that's the best thing in the world.
yes. Have you, Greg?
The turtle
Nope.
sauce piquant.
You
Negative.
never had turtle?
Negative on the turtle.
I've eaten snapping turtle, soft shell turtle, red ear slider, yellow ear slider. And
Turtle's
you can eat them
turtle.
all. Turtle's a turtle.
The same grandmother that we were talking about earlier. I've got two
Spoon's good, squirrel's good.
big alligator turtles. The big freaking head, flat head suckers. We got two of the shells and they're massive. They're huge.
Oh yeah, they get big.
But there's a guy
They
that
really
lives down
better.
the road. Well, he used to live down the road and he raised them. And so they used to get out. We'd have one or two every year that would come up from the little creek that's behind the house and wander up into the yard. Once it was in the yard, though, that was a wrap. Everything was on them suckers. And then, they are aggressive.
Now, Danny, we don't get too many kangaroos running around out
They
here.
will come
Whatever.
at you.
Oh yeah, them snapping turtles.
Yes. They have
Yeah.
no fear. They will come at you.
Y'all got the common snappers up there, huh?
Now I'm talking about the alligator, the big
Oh, okay.
sucker. There was one crossing the road, and Granny stopped and got it and put it in the back of the truck.
Oh yeah. That's a supple on the highway.
Too, though.
Supple on the side of the road.
Yeah, but ever since the 100-year flood, we haven't seen them like we used to at all.
Yep.
Here, anyway. Being a mountain boy in Tennessee, I have eaten groundhog, raccoon, squirrel, rabbit, dove, quail, and deer.
Oh yeah.
You a wild man.
Groundhog is about the only one I haven't got to yet, but that's only because they don't live around here.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Kev, what's going on, Kev?
Caribou? I feel like a deer, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. Can't. No. I don't eat things that I can't kick. That can kick my butt.
But you'd be surprised how wild a pig can be. But you eat bacon though.
They're aggressive though.
Probably tastes like chicken or chicken fish. Yeah, almost.
Oh, hey, Jess, just finished
Rattlesnake.
dinner.
Yeah, I tried a snake before.
I haven't eaten dinner yet. I haven't eaten anything yet. Might be back later. Well, in 10 minutes, we're going to be on Chubz' stream. And in there, we're going to give Greg show his tanks off then. I've been trying to hold off.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to see him. I want to see him. I want to see him. I know everybody else wants to see him too. But
Oh yeah.
we'll put it in Chubz' stream.
6 more minutes.
Yeah. So anybody else have any specific questions for our man, Greg, who is always in chat and such a big supporter of the Fish Fam, you guys? He's like me. He goes from stream to stream.
Here's a question
Working
for you,
and
Greg.
learning.
Greg, what fish do you like the least? Like, what fish do you don't like?
I wouldn't say I don't like them, but I'll never have them again. Would be convict.
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really hate any kind of fish, but I don't feel the need to go through that again.
Yeah, convicts will pretty much breed with anything. I know the feeling.
Yeah, they'll.
Uh-uh.
If you're a beginner, they're great.
Snakes keep moving after they're thrown on a grill. No way. Not even.
So what do you think will be the next fish in your tank?
I'm looking for some tiger severums.
Tiger seven.
I just learned about them last week, and that's what I'm looking for right now.
Nice.
Kind of enthralled with severums right now.
Cool. Yep, they're nice.
She said, he said,
They like to eat plants. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah, yeah.
John Cox said,
The
oh,
thing
we
that you
got
got to do with fish that like to eat plants is feed them a lot. Give
Right.
them vegetables, because they like greens. They're gonna pick on your plants, so you give them vegetables to eat, like spinach and green beans, peas, and then they'll kind of leave your plants alone. I got the filament barbs in there with a planted tank, and if I don't feed them up fast enough or enough, they will pick up the plants.
Okay. John Cox said, oh, we got a snipe one day, so I had a bite of the bird. Is a snipe a bird? A snip? A snipe?
That's right.
Oh, nice.
That's right.
Not
Boy.
to go in the woods with the bag. No. Caught one little over a pound once when I was 7 or 8 near the shore. It had to pop out of the water and straight to your head. Scared you. I don't like them. No.
Yeah.
No.
Turtle soup. I make something a little different down here. It's almost like a red gravy gumbo mixed all together, and call it a sauce piquant. It's a coon-ass specialty. You pretty much put any meat you want in there. It's gonna be good. And cook that with turnips and sausage and all kind of good stuff in there.
Thanks for popping in.
Next time I get a chance, I'll make a video on making it.
Mike said, ever go snipe hunting with people who like that joke?
Oh yeah, it's really good. Really good.
A snipe is a tiny bird. Back in the day, you'd send the kids snipe hunting for a bird that wasn't even real.
Yeah, you don't get too much further south than me. I'm from below New Orleans, so grew up at the bottom of the boot.
Making you hungry. They're talking about a little bird.
I'm talking about a bird. I'm talking about a sauce piquant.
Sauce piquant.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and go get that other thing going. I'll see y'all over there.
Okay.
All right, later, everybody.
See ya. And it's us.
It's us.
So I thought that when you said you wanted to get back into cichlids, that you would be getting like a bunch and then having them like on their separate tanks. I don't know why I had that in my brain. I guess because that's
yeah. I'm gonna be using the other tanks for grow out once they do their thing. And I will be getting back into rusty cichlids and electric blues. I really like those. I will be getting back into those.
Me and Mike were just talking about those. Trying to get a bunch of the fish done together and to go in and make like a wholesale order.
A what?
A wholesale order. But you have to, get like 20 of them, not just like 3.
Right.
So everybody would definitely have to make a decision. I keep and raise 3 of peacock cichlids. Ooh, you know what I've seen today that I haven't seen yet? A paradise fish.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fish.
Those are pretty. They almost look to me like a pistos, almost.
They're in the Grommy family, right?
Yep. Guppy and dumplings. Oh my gosh, Steph. No. Kevin, you have 27 tanks? No.
Now, I think Skipper's letting him know. I must have missed that. I think Skipper's letting me know I have 27 tanks.
Oh.
He must have asked me how many tanks I have, and I missed it.
Oh. Yeah. Y'all are too much tonight. It's a minimum of $400, and we'll get 20 of each fish, but it will only be like 5 or 6 species, so we'd have to agree. I think that might be done. Headed over to see you. Oh, that's right. Yeah, John Larson. Yeah, everybody, we got, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, right on the dot. And we go over to Chubz's channel. I think most everybody in chat y'all know us, y'all know how it works. He's just went live, so we'll start shutting it down here, and everybody will migrate over there, and we continue this party on. So that's what we're gonna do. So everybody that helped, lurkers, I love you guys because I'm a big time lurker too. My people in chat can't do it without you. And if you guys have any more questions for Gregg, don't forget them. We're going to Chubz's stream. I'll see y'all over there.